You guys saw that thumbnail and clicked on this video, so you know what we came to do today. My baby girl Brianna has proclaimed soft locks as her go-to style, at least for now anyways. She's been wearing them for a little over 6 months now, with this being her second set. I walked you guys through it in great detail with the install, and we did the retouch on this at the 2-month mark. We finally hit the 3-month mark, and it is time for these bad boys to come out. I used 2 install techniques with this set, so if you want to see how I remove both after 3 months, make sure you stay tuned. These are the products I will need on hand for this removal. Of course, you need scissors to cut the locks, a comb or a Denman brush for detangling, a water bottle to wet the hair for detangling, and the following products are optional but handy for breaking up and removing buildup. If you don't have these on hand, diluting conditioner and water in a spray bottle is also a feasible option. This video is mostly show and tell, so I won't bore you with my rambling. The 2 install techniques I used were the traditional soft lock method and the fold over method, which I've shown you guys in previous videos. They both have the same concept. Just wrap in the opposite direction, expose the natural braid, pull the braid away from the lock, then cut the lock off. If you use the fold over method, here is the timestamp if you would like to skip ahead to that part. The locks I'm removing in the back, I installed the traditional way, where you crochet the lock and the wrapping hair at the root of the braid, then wrap them both all the way down past the natural hair. In this particular situation, these are especially helpful because the lock is purple. I can easily see the difference between the lock and the braid. I typically always wrap to the right, so to loosen the lock, I'm going to twist it to the left. Then snip a spot of the wrapping hair. Now that everything is loose, I'm just going to pull the braid upward, cut the lock, then pull the lock downward to remove it completely. Now all that's left to do is unravel the braid, loosen any buildup she has at the roots, and detangle. I want you to consider a couple things in this demonstration. My baby girl has type 4B, 4C hair. It is really long and really thick, so I would consider this takedown to be possibly the worst case scenario. It took me a total of 2 hours to remove all the locks and properly detangle her hair. Not bad considering her install only took me 2.5 hours and she got a full 3 months of wear out of this look. If you have finer hair or shorter hair, your takedown may not be as long. She has a solid 1.5 inches of new growth, and the amount of shedding she ends up having for each lock is what I expect after 3 months. Remember, it is typical to shed 50 to 100 strands per day. I used 2 different styles of install on her set just for purposes of this video. But if you're a client of mine, 99% of the time, I probably use the folded method. I will strongly advise you, if you're not getting your professional to take your locks down and you're going to do it yourself, still remain careful. So that's really about it. I'm going to let the rest of this video play out. Essentially, after I detangle each section, I put her hair into large twists. We're likely going to wash it and deep condition it the next day. I always let her hair breathe for about a week or 2 between sets. And she's on spring break this week, so now is the perfect time to let it air out. Her next set is a special request. I searched high and low for a special color she wanted. The locks she wants are not pre-made, so I will have to make them myself. I will be doing a full video on how to customize this new lock set. So if you aren't already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that button so you don't miss that video and all the videos we post here every week. Thank you to all of my Braid School students. You guys really rock it out, and it makes me so very proud to see your progress reports. You guys send them to me on Instagram all the time, and I swear I'm in tears every time, so thank you. Your continued support keeps me motivated to keep coming back every week. All products and tools will be listed in the description box below, including the Braid School parting comb. If you learned something new, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.